Hi everyone, I'm Tony Jackson and this is your January 2019 monthly video to cover the whole month of January. And Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had a nice Christmas and New Year's Eve and good start to the new year, good start to January. So as I've been doing lately is actually monthly videos. So this particular reading, healing, spiritual guidance will be for the whole month of January. So I've also done the yearly video, which is to cover the whole year. And if you've had a chance to watch the yearly video, it's kind of in two sections where we work on something particular from January to June and then something different from July to December. But you'll have to watch that one because it's kind of quite interesting how they did that and how the healing unfolded for the year. But that one you can watch during the whole year. This one is particularly for January, for this month. So let's get started. What I'm actually doing is, what I'm actually getting and receiving, I do receive guidance just before I start filming, and then we kind of piece it all together as we go along. So what I've actually been guided to do for this month is look at our alignment with the planet Earth. Now, back when I was doing weekly videos, we did, last year, we did do a little bit of work during those videos on the alignment with the planet Earth, but I was looking and I was tuning in what we're going to do for this month, and it looks as though we're going to do a little bit of work on our alignment with the planet Earth, like grounding, stuff like that. As our vibration increases, as the energy of the planet increases, I feel it's important for us to stay grounded, although, there are times when we may not be, grounded, but then we just simply go back and ground ourselves, which is basically going outdoors, connecting with nature, getting that feeling that you're kind of planted on the earth and aligned with the planet Earth. And also, as our energy vibration increases and the planet shifts and changes as well, there is a feeling of being in alignment or out of alignment with the planet Earth as we go along, and that's what we'll be looking at also for this month. So let's get started. I feel the first thing that we're going to do is a grounding technique, and the grounding technique is basically asking the higher self to align you with the planet Earth. Now that's quite an interesting one. If at all you can go outside and do this, perhaps after you watch the video, just to, I guess you could take your phone or something outside and watch this, but the first step, and we're going to get into it now, we're going to start it now. The first step is actually to ask your higher self to align you with the planet Earth. I feel like I've got to stand up, so I'm just going to move the video up like that. I've got the air conditioner on there, so that's not a very good angle, isn't it? Anyway, I'm asking the higher self to align us with the planet Earth. I might hold the, while I'm standing up. Higher self, please align me with the planet Earth. Sorry, the actual thing is, higher self, please align me with the center of the planet Earth. That's the correct way that I've been shown to ground. Now, that was told to me once when I was a little bit ungrounded, and I've actually begun to use it for people during my healing techniques, especially when I've been doing some outdoor healing. So if you're in Wagga, I do the outdoor healings occasionally at the river and by the lake. And what we actually do, sometimes when we're doing other healings, I ask for that grounding as well. And what it is, as I've just said, higher self, please align me with the center of the earth. And I'm standing up because you can actually feel the energy start to run through you. You might want to kind of visualize some sort of energy going through you, and you become perfectly aligned with the center of the earth as you're standing on the earth. Just get your own sense there of what's happening. Higher self, please align me with the center of the earth. Now that's a very powerful grounding tool to use, and that's what we're doing now. We've just done it. So follow that and ask for that now. I'm going to sit back down. You can actually, I feel kind of like it's quite a powerful energy, and I often put my hands like that as I feel the energy coming through. Higher self, please align me with the center of the earth. You might just feel a kind of a shift, which is helping you to ground. So that's a good start. Now let's move on Now, what I'm actually feeling in the solar plexus area, which is in the middle of there's my cards ready. We might pick a card in a minute. The solar plexus here in the middle of our body, I feel like that needs a bit of adjustment as well. As we kind of ask, the first step was to ask the higher self to align us with the center of the earth. Now, the second step, as we align, or as we've aligned, I'm feeling a little bit of a blockage, perhaps. It feels something like that, or we need a little bit of light in our solar plexus just to help us come into alignment. So, just again, the first step was to ask your higher self to align you with the center of the earth. I did say align you with the earth, but it's actually align you with the center of the earth. The second step is just to allow some light energy into your solar plexus. Now, this is going to help with your alignment. I'm just going to ask if I'll just channel that light to you, and just imagine a swirling light going into your solar plexus chakra to help you shift and align. I don't feel like it's a lot of light, but if you feel like you need a lot of light, you're welcome to take and absorb as much light as you need for shifting you into alignment with the center of the earth. It's like a balancing effect. Light coming from our guides through to you to help with that shift. Just a dash of light, I feel, just to help us with that shift. Sometimes we've been out of alignment a little bit or regularly, and we just have to relax ourselves back into alignment. And I feel that light just helped us to relax back into alignment. So there we go. First step, let's repeat it. Higher self, please align me with the center of the earth. Second step, just a dash of light into the solar plexus. Now that can come from me, or you can see the light coming from me, and that will be sent into your solar plexus. Or you could actually visualize light coming into your own solar plexus, or you could do both if you like. But I feel like just a dash of light coming from me into your solar plexus will be enough to just help you to align fully. When I get the next guidance, I often look in a sort of upwards motion to get my next bit of guidance. And that's part of the first step of the healing. So just while we're shifting, because sometimes when we ask those, it just takes us a little minute to come into resonance with that. There will be a few more steps with that. But what I'm feeling now, we might actually put that on, well, we're not putting it on hold, we're just waiting for ourselves to come into alignment. And I'm going to pick a card. I've got my oldest tarot deck here. We'll just have a little pause on the healing, and we'll choose a card. And I ask that I've actually got a tarot course coming up in Wagga. If you're interested in learning the tarot at all, it's a lot of fun. And we also connect with our spirit guides, which makes, I feel, the tarot readings more powerful, and that actually helps us in our own life, the connection with the spirit guides. So I add that into the tarot course. There's a free introductory session on the 20th of January in Wagga Wagga, and the actual course starts on Tuesday, the 22nd of January, and it'll run for 12 sessions fortnightly. So every Tuesday fortnightly from the 22nd of January will be the tarot course, and all the information's on my Facebook Light Frequency Healing page, but I will put the links below if you're interested. Introductory course, free introductory session on Sunday the 20th, and the actual course starts on the 22nd of January. So if you're interested in that, come along to the free introduction, and we'll do a little bit of healing and alignment with our guides, and see if you're interested in doing the course. But anyway, for now, let's just pick a card. This card will be a message for us all for January, for the month of January. So what I like to do with all my card readings is put them to my heart chakra and visualize a light coming down through the top chakras and out through the heart chakra. Helps you to bond and form a connection with the cards. It also helps you to get deeper insight and intuitive messages while you're reading the cards, because they become vibrational tools rather than physical cards, and that'll make more sense as you do that. Practice that light. Visualizing the light down through the top chakras, out through the heart chakra, and then wrapping around your cards. It's helping you form a bond and connection with your cards. Also, it helps you to cleanse and prepare the cards. So what I'm asking for is a message that is for the highest good for us all. Because I read tarot upright and reverse, I do sort of spin them around as well. I'll just do that quickly. You can't see it. You might. If I turn that down, you can see that how I was spinning that around. There's chords and everything there. Spinning them around like that's called the Gypsy Shuffle. And then I will just. Can you feel that alignment with the planet Earth coming? You might start to feel a little bit like, not so much shaky, but a vibration coming through your body as that starts to take effect. Which is okay, it just means that you might have been a little bit out of alignment and they're just slowly coaxing you back into alignment. There's a few flew out there. I might just keep shuffling. Sometimes you can read jumping cards, but I think, there's one's fallen out, so I might read that one. There was two that just jumped out, but I put them back in now. There's one flipped out, so it'll be upright or reversed as I turn it round. Okay, that's interesting. We've got the Ten of Cups reversed. Now, upright, it's quite a lovely card. It's happy families. Something's going to be revealed on the home front, I feel. This card looks at good things happening, happy families, everything's going okay. Abundance in some ways, love, a supportive family. In the reverse position, I'm just feeling for this particular card in this reading, we have something to do with the family for January. So just have a look at what's going on in your family. I feel something quite exciting is going to be revealed. Something that you may have not known about in the past is going to come forward. I feel it's not such a bad thing. It's just that you didn't recognize or didn't know or didn't understand this type of thing or this particular situation did happen in the family. What I'm actually going to do is just ask the guides and angels and higher selves of everybody listening is just to help support us through this. You may actually get a vision or some insight through guidance about your family that you didn't know about. So it's not necessarily that you'll find out, physically. You might actually find out spiritually, meaning you'll receive some guidance or some intuition, or someone might do a reading for you and uncover something. It could actually so I feel you're going to find out something about your family, but it's quite interesting the way you find out. It might come through as guidance. Now, the second thing is there looks to be a little bit of, I'd say, block, or something needs to start flowing within the family. Might be for some of us just needs to sort through a few stuff and get clarity on the energy around the family so it clears and flows better. Higher Self, please reveal to us what we need to know about our family or a particular situation to do with the family. But it's a good card. This is a very good card that way. That way I just feel like something needs to be revealed so the energy will flow better within the family. So that's coming up for this month. Very interesting, isn't it? You never know what to expect. So that's good for the reading. Let's see how we're going with the alignment. So we did the alignment with the center of the earth. We put a little bit of light into our solar plexus. We had a little bit of a break in a reading. Let's see what's happening next. Now this is interesting because a while back I did another healing where we imagined a point of light in our center of our hand and another point of light in the other hand, plus a point of light in our heart chakra. And then we kind of crisscrossed them so all the 3 points of light aligned. We seem to be using a few techniques from the old videos, but that's all right. Sometimes they're very good and they can be used quite a number of times. So they're reminding me to do this one. Imagining a point of light in left hand, point of light in right hand, point of light in the center of your heart chakra, and crisscrossing them over, putting them together so all 3 points of light connect. Very interesting. And that is actually going to help us with our alignment with the earth. So as you place those 3 points of light and connect, ask your higher self to then activate those 3 points of light, 1, 2, and 3 in the heart. Higher self, please activate those 3 points of light for me now. It's my free will and choice to have those 3 points of light now fully activated. When I see, I've done it before, but now I'm doing it again, I can see light passing through those 3 points of light, and that's your sign that your points of light have been activated. If you listen to me and you ask, it will be done for you. It's very simple. There's no need to overcomplicate it. And we're getting a very powerful alignment with the planet Earth. Now, that technique can be done just for a healing. I just heard, sometimes when I take my mind off the healing, off the card reading, they pop little messages into my head, and they just said a little bit of forgiveness during the family. Maybe some things were brought up at Christmas time. Just a little bit of forgiveness, perhaps for the past, and things will start to turn out better than you imagined around the family front. So it's interesting how they pop little messages into my head. It's sometimes when you turn your attention away from trying to get the message, they add little bits in, so that's why that's happened. But anyway, point of light in the left hand, point of light in the right hand, crisscrossing over your heart, asking for the activation of light to come through those 3 points. Now we need to include this now into our alignment with the planet Earth. So let's see how we're going to do that. I now ask for a full alignment with the planet Earth, including my heart-based energies. Now, I haven't heard that one before, so that's interesting, isn't it? So the higher self, the first step was ask the higher self to align us with the center of the Earth. Now we're adding in the heart-based energy. Higher self, please align me with the Earth. Please align my heart chakra. Please align the point of light in the heart with the center of the Earth, and then it all becomes part of alignment. Let me see how I can put that into an affirmation for us. What we need to do is align the higher self, the heart chakra, and the center of the Earth all into one shift. Let's call it 3 points. In this case, it's the higher self, the 3 points here, and the Earth star chakra, the center of the Earth, all those 3 points to come into alignment with the center of the Earth. I ask my higher self to, it's quite a big shift actually, so it won't matter that I can't get the words straight away, it will come when we're ready. It's my free will and choice, I like to say free will and choice, it's my free will and choice for my heart energy to align with the center of the Earth. There we go. So we're aligning this heart energy, these 3 points of light, that you asked to have activated. You may have done that in another video where we've done that crisscross over the heart. It's my free will and choice to allow the heart energy, meaning these 2 hands in your heart, to come into alignment with the center of the Earth. It's my free will and choice to ask my higher self to align my heart energy with the center of the Earth. And that's what we need to do. So by asking the higher self to align that with the center of the Earth, that will be your alignment for January. Woo! Very good. I want to do it again. Now I've got it, I'm quite excited. Left hand, point of light, right hand, point of light, heart chakra, point of light, crisscross over, ask for the activation. I ask my higher self to activate these 3 points of light. Take a break, take a breather. Then when they're activated, and you'll feel it, or you'll see it, or you'll know it, just by listening to me, it'll be done for you if you repeat that. I ask my higher self to activate those 3 points of light. Then I ask my higher self to align my heart energy, this one that we're doing now with the 3 points of light, my 3 points of light heart energy to align with the center of the Earth. It's my free will and choice to ask my higher self to align my heart energy with the center of the Earth. And just breathe and relax, and you'll feel the energy run through you as that alignment shifts. Now just stay there as long as you can, or as long as you want. You may wish to go outside too and repeat this one if it's not cold where you are. It's very hot here where we are. It's so hot. But if you have time, go outside and do it. If you don't, it's okay. It's still got to work inside, but it will give you a bit of a stronger connection with nature as well. But the most important thing is to get this helping us with our alignment with the planet Earth for January. So, higher self, please align my heart energy, meaning these 3 points of light, with the center of the earth. And just rest there for a while. And then we're done. That's our energy alignment for January. How exciting. You can use that as often as you can. You can use these techniques anytime. It's just that they're specifically guiding us to work with that for January 2019. And we're done. Thank you, guides. Thank you, higher self. That'll take care of itself. Just relax into that and let it flow through you. There's nothing that can go wrong. You may feel a little bit of energy running through you. You could feel a little bit like, I was going to say dizzy or giddy, but that's only just a sign that the energy is shifting through you and something's happened. If it becomes too overwhelming, you may be shifting too quickly, or you may be forcing the shift. Perhaps just stop or ease into it. Just imagine that you're easing into it and you don't have to put pressure on yourself to align that. If you're finding it difficult, just leave it and come back to it another time. It should be a nice, beautiful flow and shift, and try and get outside and ask for that alignment with the earth as well. It will become more powerful outdoors if you can at all do it for January, because I know in the Northern Hemisphere you're in winter, so it may be too cold for you. It's too hot for us down here too. So anyway, nighttime's not so bad going outside. But anyway, lovely to spend this time with you. I'll leave you here with that. Have a look at what's going on with the family and just ask for some forgiveness for some people, and you may find that the energy begins to flow much better than you imagined with your family. I'm referring to the tarot card. Now I don't know which one it is. Anyway, referring to the tarot card for January was the 10 of Cups reversed. Anyway, I'm going to leave you here. If you need to message me at all, do so through my Light Frequency Healing page, or you can leave a message in the comments below where you see this video. I'll leave the links to the tarot course. If you need to book a private session with me, you can message me through my webpage or through my Light Frequency Healing page on Facebook. I'll leave the links to those. If you have any other comments or messages, feel free to leave them in the comment sections below where you see this video, or you can send me an email. I'm going to leave you here now. Is there anything else? Give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I enjoy bringing you these monthly videos. That's it for this month. Been wonderful, hasn't it? Lovely to share that with you. Okay, that's it for now. Lots of love and bye for now.